Pyramid 8 playing around. Okay, so we've been playing for like an hour and 20 minutes. Okay, I see now. Well, good. Well, then now we just got to run through the dark hospital. Hopefully this will only take an hour, I'm hoping. Maybe less. I feel like we went through that way faster than the first time I went through this. Like I said, I think it took me a total of 3 hours maybe to get through both hospitals before. But I was like exploring everything. This time around I'm exploring some things, but we got the chainsaw. We got ways to get through this a little quicker than I had before. But we're on the other side of that door. Here's her drawing. And you can hear her humming. Oh, we haven't gone to the dark side yet. Okay. Interesting. I thought we were in the dark hotel, the dark hospital. But now we have a doorway through. A drink. And some ammo. Gotta love when the game just gives you a bunch of stuff. It's always a good sign. Okay, so we have a boss fight. I just remembered. I literally just remembered right now. I was like, what is the gateway into the dark
How do you know my name?
version of this hospital? And I
Big
think
fat blabbermouth.
it's a boss fight.
Laura, why do you
Or the
keep
boss
running
fight
away
could
from me?
come later. I can't remember, but
And how
it does
do you
involve
know about
Laura.
Mary?
I just do. What's the big deal?
Why can't you just tell me?
You gonna yell at me if I don't?
No. I won't. Please, just... I need to know.
Mary's my friend. We met at the hospital last year.
Stop lying.
Oh, see?
Well, I'm sorry.
Got triggered.
Fine. Don't believe me. See if I care.
Hey!
So obviously, Mary
Go.
Sorry, Laura, but I
couldn't
can't
have
just run around this
last
place and
year
I get hurt.
in James's
By
mind,
what?
Look, just stay with me. Okay?
because James
There's
thinks
no
she
place for a
died
kid.
3 years ago.
Fine. But there's something I gotta get.
She's a smart kid, by the way. This whole
It's
thing
important.
she does is clever. Like
What is it?
because James could be
Letter.
dangerous,
From
to
Mary.
her. I mean, he did just snap at her, so
What?
she does want to get away
I
from
hid
him.
it. In there.
And so she kind of hits him with a half-truth. When she says a letter from Mary, she does have a letter from Mary. But it's not in this room.
You sure this is where you left it?
It's in the back. Behind an old pipe.
Okay, wait here. Laura?
Yeah.
Haha.
So remember, Laura doesn't see
Did I?
monsters,
I'm a liar, right? Want me to open it? Huh? Do ya?
Laura?
as far as we know.
In this door.
I'm pretty sure
right
she doesn't
now.
know. And
It's the magic word. Nope, that's not it. I guess I won't.
and so this thing, what James is about to panic over, she can tell he's scared a little bit, but by the tone of his voice.
There's something.
But she doesn't see anything in there.
A big lying fart face. See a fart face?
Laura!
And the actress who plays the little girl in this, she's also playing Laura in the live-action movie, which is coming out, called Return to Silent Hill, which is again made by Christoph Gans, who made the first film. I don't particularly like the first Silent Hill film. Visually, it's awesome. I think he's a good director. I also like Brotherhood of the Wolf. That's another movie he made. Look at this gross thing. That mouth is going to give me nightmares. But I didn't particularly like the story of the first one. And apparently he's doing, the second, or this, not second one, the third Silent Hill, but it's called Return to Silent Hill. and it's going to be an adaptation of this game. But he apparently, the first movie he made was an adaptation of the first game, and Harry wasn't even in it. So I don't have a lot of faith in Christoph Gans. Even though James and Laura and Maria Mary are all in his new movie, I feel like I don't trust his interpretation of characters. Yeah, this boss fight's pretty cool. Unfortunately, though, I feel like some of the elements of it got recycled for the end boss fight. And that's a little, frustrating to me, I think. But it's a nitpick. The end boss fight is still really cool. But it literally does the same exact thing. Well, that thing just let me shoot it for a minute there, huh? You can see it crawling around up there. Look. See if it comes out into view. Oh yeah, it's right above me. There it is. Oh shit. Oh god. Yeah, this boss fight's creepy. Oh! I missed. Dang it. Shotgun, that's not good. Not what I wanted to do. And the game knew I made a mistake. Got lucky. Dang. This thing's a bullet sponge. Oh, we got it? We stopped it dead in its tracks, too. That was awesome. Oh, yeah. Ugh, God. That mouth where it's located. Man. And Masahiro Ito, he was, I believe, right? That's his name? The artist that... Oh, crap. That helped design some of the... a lot of the creatures in these games. Especially this one. He came back to work on this. This is fun. This is kind of like a nod to Silent Hill Homecoming. Silent Hill Homecoming kind of opens with this angle where the main character is kind of moving down a hallway and he's looking, then he looks side to side, he's in a psych ward and he sees other patients. But now you see the shift to the dark version of the hospital. And then you hear the siren going off in the background. And that's kind of near the very opening of Silent Hill Homecoming. But I think this might have also been in the original Silent Hill 2. It's just more vividly I remember it from Homecoming. Dude, you hear that? But yeah, so they got, they had a couple people that worked on the original one, original Team Silent, come back and work on this one, and it's pretty epic. So here we are in the first floor of the hospital again. So we have to redo the entire hospital again. I think some areas are going to be blocked off, but I remember this being like a pain. I was here for a while playing this version. So I'll do my best to get through this, and we'll wrap it up at the end after we finish the hospital. We'll call it a day. And again, I'm so grateful I'm getting to play more of this already. We had a couple other things we were going to do, and I said, you know what, I'm putting those chores and those life responsibilities, I'm going to put them on the back burner till like 6 o'clock, and we'll start doing them at 6 o'clock. So I just realized when we were playing last night that Marvel Rivals comes out in like 2 weeks, and then right after that is Legacy of Kain, and I'm like, once those games come out, we're going to be devoted to those. So the further I can get in this, the better. So that was the broken elevator in the previous world, but in this world, it's the elevator that works. Trust me, it makes sense. All right, don't question it. So if you can see, there's chains, right? Going that way and going up through that way. So we just follow those chains in order to reveal the things in here to solve. So there's 3 chains total. One goes down to the first floor, one's here on the second floor, one's on the third floor, I believe. And there's a key that goes in there, and then there's codes that open those. So we're going to go find the first one. Where the chains end, so this one's going down, but we can't go down because of the lack of stairs. So we have to go up. Make it make sense. I don't know if you guys know what old school lobotomies look like, but we're going to put a nail in his eye socket, usually in the corner, I believe is where it goes, and they just kind of gently tap it in. It is, I say gently, but I don't know who invented that method, but I don't believe it actually works. So again, if anyone's wondering why I'm not healing instantly, it's because that can affect your ending. At least it did in the original. I'm assuming that's staying for this version. But yeah, you could get a different ending if you don't heal right away. So if you kind of just wander around for a little bit in pain, but I think it's something like that, or like if you play the game more in danger, like in wounded, than you are at full health, then the game gives you an ending, kind of particular to that, where it says that you don't care about James's well-being, basically. Like if you heal, that's like, oh, you saying to the game, hey, I care if this guy lives, and he cares if he lives. Whereas if you don't heal and you mostly walk around damaged, it's telling the game, hey, this guy doesn't care if he dies or not. So again, following the chain, it's going to lead us to the next area to find we're down on the first floor now, to find that the nail that'll go in for the lobotomy. I call it a nail, but I know it has another name. All will be served what they deserve. Very different from the dietary menu that was there before. Oh. Shoot, it's an acid one. Now back up. Good. Made it. So if you remember, this was the room with the TV that had the nurse just sitting in front of it. And we shot the TV out. That's where we are. See it? Interesting. Oh, but that time it worked? Okay. I feel like the game favors these legs. Like Blooper Team was really proud of their kind of redesign, not redesign, but like different combat style they kind of came up with for the legs. You know, still based on the original, but just like the intensity of them. And then this bullcrap where they just stand there. All right. Well, you know what? I'll take that victory on that one. We had the flashlight on it and it didn't move, so I think that was the game going, all right, we kind of boned you on the last two. Well, we got you. So this should be the last room or two that we have to go in. There it is, Key of Bliss. All right, so now we go back upstairs and use this thing on the mannequin and hammer it into its skull. I know, fun times, right? Hey, look, kid, Silent Hill. Yep. And there's the key. And we use the key. One chain gone. And so what it does is it changes the world. So see that room that was accessible there? It is gone now. So anything that we didn't grab in there, we missed our shot at it. So there's going to be a chain that goes down that hallway, you can see there, and a chain that goes that way. We're going to go this way. It's funny, you can hear the rain outside still, so does this place really look like this, or not? There it is, right there. I hear them. They calling me. It's in the next room. Anything I didn't pick up? We got a control here. Nothing. Watching TV. Oh man. Am I lost in a world where nothing matters? Am I lost in a world where no one cares? Where no one cares. Is anyone alive? there's a the song I keep kind of badly singing is by Stabbing Westward. Stabbing Westward's an awesome, awesome band, and I would say they have themes, especially in some of their albums like Darkest Days, about grief, heartbreak, disconnect, emotional disconnect, anger, frustration, sexual frustration. I mean, there's like a lot of themes they have that I feel like are comparable in a way to maybe even James. Um, and so I think about this song called Television, where it's about, you know, someone, I guess, for lack of, maybe I'm interpreting it wrong, but because there's a line in it is like, is everyone alive, or is anyone alive, or am I lost in a world where everyone's just watching TV? And it's kind of like, you know, how devices consume you. And this is a song that probably came out like in the, I don't know, late 90s. So still kind of relevant to today, but I also think of that lyric of just like, am I lost in a world where nothing matters, when no one cares, and there's just you know, James walking around, and you know, in this space of Silent Hill, and there's no one around, and then I don't know, it's literal, but not really. It's not a one-to-one comparison, but seeing the nurse watching TV just made me think of that song. And this room is empty now. That room you can't get into. Everything's saran wrapped with like flesh. I don't know, it's super creepy in here. But this is the next area that's going to give us a code. I can't remember what we put in that chair or what we do, but it's going to burn some numbers into that table. So we just have to go activate it. Can't go in there, can't go in there. Grab this. So we finish this map then. Yeah, because the other side's the X-ray. Yep. So this, hopefully we're about to solve this shenanigans. So there's nothing in here, but this is a shortcut back to the front. Oh, never mind. I won't rest until they are solved. I won't rest. I can't rest. I don't know how anymore. Okay, so now we do this. Boom. And I'm going to take a picture of these numbers. 9653, it looks like. So yeah, this nightmare version isn't as long, luckily, than the first time I played it. The first time I played it, I was running out of bullets. I was like, you know, very nervous going through it. 9, 6, 5. Yep, it's that. For some reason, I thought because it burned them in. I think I made the mistake the first time too. Even though that chain goes to the room behind us, I still was thinking, like, because it burned the numbers in, you know, from top to bottom, that it was going to be that chain to do it. But so now that's sealed off, so we can't go that way, which just leads one. And before, we'll go and do this, and then afterwards we'll save right before we, you know, activate the last, we put in the last digits. So this is part of the puzzle. That's not even pointing anywhere. It's pointing right at us. Yeah, it's saying go that way. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just exploring. I kind of know where I'm supposed to go. I'm just dilly-dallying. Dilly-dally-schmilly. Dilly-dally. One, two, three, four, five, six. A clue. 1 year they've been watching me. So many pills they fed me. When a loud hour comes, I tremble every time the light falls. So what does that say? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Darn it. 1 year they've been watching me, though. 6 o'clock. That's how many pills that are there. Watch it go dark. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what, 4 seconds before it goes dark? Or it blinks twice. Oh, awesome. Six. Oh, shit. We've gone and done it. Ow! Alright, we'll do a soft heal. So we're still kind of hurt, but... So what? We had to rotate the clockwise, like a 2. But that was based off the lights, which was also a 2. There's 6 pills. Wait, what was that number? There was a number... Let me see my pictures. Hang on. Sorry. 1. Let's try... Well, did we get the 1 first? So let's keep it to 1. What's next, though? Is it the 2 for the flickers and 6? No? 2, 6, 2? I'm trying to think, what order did we see them in? We saw the pills? Okay. Good. Good. So that 1 did matter. The one we saw in the note earlier. What's in the box? What's in the box? Nothing. Whole lot of nothing, James. You keep thinking you're going to find answers in these places, but the answers are inside you, dude. Yeah, toss a coin to your Witcher, man. So we're not completely done yet. I think we have to do one more thing before this is over. -1. I think something goes in her hands. She's an angel, no one knows, only I can see the lady of the door. They cannot walk along her bridge. After they fall with the weight of their crimes. Like bloated and ugly corpses, their sins, she devours them. Sin and sinner alike, she saves me, she is an angel. Okie dokie. Totally normal. But now we can use this to go to the basement.
Everyone, Welcome to another exciting edition of Trick or Treat, where you answer our questions correctly and win a prize beyond your wildest dreams. Or you fail to answer correctly.
I remember this, my first playthrough, but I don't know if I
It's
ever
all in
answered
the hands
them.
of our lucky contestant, James Sunderland. James,
Oh, good.
are you ready to play Trick or Treat? Excellent.
Oh, I didn't even get
Here's
to
your first
ask or
question.
answer.
In the early 1800s, a terrible disease spread across Silent Hill, resulting in the death of many of its inhabitants.
76?
Their bodies thrown into the lake to sleep forever in their watery grave. How many souls were lost during the plague?
That was one of the plaques in the...
1, 42.
No, not
2,
42.
67.
No, I don't think so.
3, 85.
Oh, maybe it is 67.
Know the answer? Well, you better hold on.
I think
to
it's
it.
67.
You never
I remember
know
7
when
being in
might
it.
come handy.
I thought it was 76, so I'm going to guess
On to the
67.
second question.
Because that was one of the plaques in the
Follow Sanders
park.
Street heading east and further on to the outskirts of town. One and only one road will take you towards the lumberyard and the cemetery.
Okay.
What is the name of that road? 1, Bachman Road.
I don't think
2,
so.
Munson Street.
I don't think
3,
that's it.
Wiltsey Road.
I think it's
Did you get
Wiltsey.
that? I sure as hell
Because
hope
Munson was
so.
the street we were on that
And for a third and final question,
that led to the dog
Silent Hill witnessed a gruesome
key
murder a few
part we
years
found.
back. A brother and sister were playing in the
Oh, this is
road
the
when they
Locane
were
twins,
attacked
Billy and Miriam.
chopped into pieces with an axe. Torn flesh, smashed bones, splattered blood. What a terrible tragedy. What a gruesome end to such innocent lives. One of the victims was a local boy named Billy Locane.
Yeah,
But
his sister.
what
Miriam,
was
I think.
the name of the other victim? Billy's sister. 1, Miriam.
That's it. Miriam.
2, Heather.
Funny reference to the third game.
Julia.
It's
Well,
Miriam.
That's the last of our questions.
All right,
Have you
so
got it all figured out?
67.
If so, fantastic. The time will soon come to collect your prizes.
Wiltsey Street,
Careful.
possibly.
If you're wrong,
And
well, looks like
the only one
that's
I'm not
all
sure on
the
is the
time
second
we
one.
have for today, folks. Thanks for
But I thought
tuning
Bachman was closer to the middle of town, and Munson was on the east side of town. So I thought Wiltsey was the one that would lead to. Because Bachman's based off of Stephen King's like alias writing name, I think. But I thought that name was closer to the middle of town. And then the last one is Miriam. So I don't know when I have to answer those questions. I never did my first time playing through, I don't think. Oh. I'm glad my reflexes went for the R2 button. And not the gun. Because I feel like I would have missed that shot. Dude, look at this crap. I'm surprised that there wasn't like not even like a little puzzle item or anything back there. Good to know that's still working. Gotcha. Where is it? There it is. And acid. Gross. All right. I think we're nearing the end of the hospital here finally, which is good timing. 5:30, perfect. Ooh, almost missed, James. Oh yeah, the ring for
James.
the statue door.
Oh,
Ugh,
Maria, I thought.
dude.
Sorry. Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
Anyway? What do you mean, anyway? I was almost killed back there. I have never
Where?
been so
We came to
scared
look for
in
you.
my whole life. All you care about is that dead wife of yours. You couldn't care
Yeah.
less about me, could you?
No, I just...
Then stay with me. Don't leave me alone again. You're supposed to take care of me.
He does not know how to process that. See, and this is her. This is Maria, the Maria character, kind of shining through.
So what
You know,
about Laura?
Where
You found her?
she has clung to James,
Yeah, but she ran away.
and I think she has a moment there where she's realizing maybe she's
Well, we have to find
doing
her.
that.
Yeah, you really seem to care about that girl. Do you know her?
I'd never met her before. I just feel sorry for her. She's all alone and... I don't know, for some reason I feel like it's up to me to protect her.
Yeah, it's because they're trying to
Let's go look for her.
they're trying to turn you into Mary in a way, like, so she's getting Mary feelings. I wasn't expecting her on the other side of a window just then.
What the hell?
Now this is, yeah, this is neat.
A stroll in the rain. How romantic.
Maria, what are you talking about?
I'm trying to keep things light, James. Just you and me.
Yes. Yeah, look at that. No ceiling anymore. So yeah, this is obviously not possible to have this happen, truly. But then again, it's not possible to have a room with walls made out of flesh and things like that. So, but I do like that reaction. James kind of like, what? But I think, yeah, she's at the point now where she's like, you know what? We've seen enough crazy stuff. Like, it is what it is. Look at this. This is bottomless now. This pool. Open window this time. Oh, photo. They mustn't know. I don't know if I got that one before either.
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah.
Having trouble there?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit.
You think you could give me a hand?
Me? You're supposed to be the big man around here. How's a little girl like me supposed to help? Fine.
Oh, God.
I'll be right back.
What's this? very cute, is it? Here, why don't you take it?
Thanks.
All right, so there's the other ring.
So, where to now?
Come on. I think I know where those rings belong.
Yep. Some sick doctors that worked here, apparently. What is this? Interesting. I don't know what this is. Ow! What the hell, man? So we didn't... That's it. We didn't solve it. Let's load the game. Let's go back. We literally just saved, so let's try a different password. So what did we do? We did 213. I wonder if it's well, there's 3 floors to the hotel, right? I mean, for the hospital. So what did we did 213 and we did 312. Let's do 231. I'm kidding. I cheated. I actually looked that up. Don't give me any credit. I actually looked that one up. Okay. So 231 is that code for those who are curious. And I didn't know what was going to be in it. It looked like it was just some health things and some shotgun shells, which is, I don't mean to say just, because now we have 26 or 30 something now shotgun shells. And we got a lot of handgun bullets. So this should be the last part of this map. And it's, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna end on a downer. So get your emotions right.
What is that?
Yeah, it's a creepy door, that's what it is.
James?
What's wrong?
Let's just get out of here, okay?
So this is interesting because she has a deja vu
I
here,
wanted to get out of here.
and that matters big time
No.
in this case.
It's just... something doesn't feel right.
Come on. It's gonna
See,
be fine.
and this is James, like, so this is what she wants. She wants James to care and everything. So, but James is kind of like still kind of bothered. He's just like, I don't have time for this. Like, this is the way out. So I'm just going to try to act a little macho and reach out to her and be like, I got you. I'm going to protect you. But her instincts are right in this case. Because, like I said, there's an element of deja vu in this, which is why people who play this kind of really subscribe to that time loop theory, because they're like, well, look, some of these characters are even experiencing it. You know, they full on are experiencing what what their characters in the previous Silent Hill game, they get hints at it, and there's deja vus and there's all these things, but you could also chalk that up to nothing. She could just have an instinct of like, I don't know, but the energy in that room is weird, it's I don't like it. So you can translate it both ways, especially when you're not really sure that everything James is seeing is real, especially from her. Not every reaction she has is like, being interpreted properly, most likely, since James sees Mary's face on her and not Maria's actual face. And here we go. And boy, is he moving fast.
Run!
Go. Okay. You gotta watch out. The floor does drop out from under you, so you gotta be careful where you walk so you don't get stuck. There he is again. Almost there, I think.
An elevator!
Right. Ugh, I don't know how he got in front of her, but...
Come on, hurry!
Come on, Maria. And... Ugh. Ugh. Just like at the end. He has another moment like this at the end, where he drops to his knees. Oh. That's rough. Now, we're going to get into some slight spoilers for the ending, but, did Maria die? I think that's a good question to ask. You could interpret that that's what James saw, so that for, because he needs to be punished in some way, because that's what Red Pyramid kind of is for him, is like a scale of justice in some kind of way, there to punish him equally for the things he's done, even if he doesn't remember them. And you could argue, like, did he actually go up and kill her? Because he saw Red Pyramid and said, run, run. But she just saw an elevator door closing and him on the other side of it. So it could have just been one of those things where the elevator shut and they got separated, and his mind painted that picture back there of her getting stabbed. Or did she, in the town, having supernatural abilities, finds a way to resurrect her in a way, or transform her like a butterfly when you see her again later. So we need to find a key to get out. I think it's in one of these rooms over here. There it is. And then motivation. The little girl got away. She's running out in the middle of the street, and now he has motivation to proceed. You know, he's definitely grieving in a weird way and feels bad that Maria's gone. But his mind needs him to progress.